Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the world of cinema to uncover some incredible success stories. We're talking about those movies, you know, the ones that went from 0 to 100 real quick. The ones that had everyone saying, hold on, that movie was made for how much? These are the top 10 low-budget movies that defied the odds and became massive blockbusters. Get ready to be surprised, shocked, and maybe even a little inspired. This is going to be fun. All right, first up, we've got Paranormal Activity. This film is a game changer in the horror genre. This movie, shot in a found footage style, which, by the way, genius move, was made for a measly $15,000. That's right, just $15,000. $15,000. You know what I could do with $15,000? Not a whole lot, that's for sure. But in the hands of a creative genius, it can become a cinematic phenomenon. But Oren Peli, the mastermind behind this movie, turned 15 grand into almost $200 million at the box office. That's an insane return on investment, if you ask me. 200 million, this movie tapped into our primal fears, you know, the creepy things that go bump in the night. It resonated with audiences on a deep psychological level. It was like watching a nightmare unfold on screen, and people couldn't get enough of it. The tension, the suspense, it was all masterfully crafted. Plus, that ending, right? Don't even get me started on that ending. Pure nightmare fuel. It left audiences talking and thinking about it long after the credits rolled. The buzz on social media was incredible. People were sharing their reactions, discussing theories, and even debating the film's scariest moments. And it didn't stop at the theaters. Paranormal Activity found a second life on home video and streaming platforms, reaching even more viewers and solidifying its place in horror history. The success of the original film spawned a whole franchise, with sequels, spin-offs, and even merchandise. It became a cultural phenomenon, proving that sometimes less really is more. Paranormal Activity also inspired a new wave of filmmakers to explore the found footage style, leading to a resurgence in indie horror films. It showed that with creativity and a small budget, you can make a big impact. So next time you watch a low-budget horror film, remember the little movie that could, Paranormal Activity. It changed the game and left an indelible mark on the genre. Next up, we've got another found footage phenomenon, the Blair Witch Project. This movie, shot for a reported $60,000, scared the living daylights out of audiences back in 1999. But here's the thing. It wasn't just the shaky cam and creepy woods that made this movie a hit. It was the marketing. They convinced people that this was real footage, that the Blair Witch was out there and people bought it. They created this whole mythology around the movie, and it worked like a charm. The Blair Witch Project proved that sometimes a good story and some clever marketing are all you need to create a blockbuster. The filmmakers used the internet, which was still in its early days, to spread rumors and fake news articles. They created websites and online forums where people could discuss the Blair Witch legend, making it seem even more real. They even put up missing person posters for the actors, blurring the lines between fiction and reality. This viral marketing campaign generated massive buzz and curiosity, drawing people to theaters to see what the fuss was about. The result? A box office sensation that grossed nearly $250 million worldwide. The Blair Witch Project not only became a cultural phenomenon, but also set a new standard for how movies could be marketed. It showed that with creativity and a deep understanding of your audience, you could turn a small budget film into a massive success. Critics and audiences alike were captivated, and the film's innovative marketing strategy became a case study in film schools. So, the next time you think about marketing, remember the magic of the Blair Witch Project. It wasn't just a movie, it was a masterclass in marketing. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading into the wasteland with Mad Max. This Australian action flick, directed by George Miller, was made for a relatively small budget. We're talking somewhere between $200,000 and $400,000 US, but what it lacked in budget, it more than made up for in style, action, and that gritty post-apocalyptic atmosphere. Mel Gibson, in his breakout role, became an instant icon, and the movie spawned a franchise that's still going strong today. Mad Max proved that you don't need a massive budget to create a visually stunning and unforgettable cinematic experience. Now let's talk about a true underdog story, both on screen and off. Rocky, the brainchild of a then unknown actor named Sylvester Stallone, was made for a little over $1 million. Stallone, convinced he had a hit on his hands, refused to sell the script unless he could star in it. Talk about believing in your vision, right? And boy, did it pay off. Rocky became a massive critical and commercial success, grossing over $225 million worldwide. It won 3 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, and cemented Stallone's status as a Hollywood heavyweight. From the mean streets of Philadelphia to the halls of Preston, Idaho, we've got Napoleon Dynamite. This quirky comedy, made for a budget of around $400,000, became a cult classic thanks to its offbeat humor, lovable characters, and of course, those dance moves. Napoleon Dynamite proved that sometimes all you need is a unique voice and a whole lot of heart to win over audiences. Get ready for some serious heart and humor because we're talking about Juno. This coming-of-age story starring Elliot Page and Michael Cera was made for a modest $7.5 million. But its witty dialogue, relatable characters and heartwarming story resonated with audiences, making it a critical and commercial darling. Juno grossed over $230 million worldwide and snagged an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay. It's a testament to the power of strong writing and compelling characters, even on a smaller budget. Let's raise a glass of Wooda to My Big Fat Greek Wedding. This heartwarming romantic comedy, written by and starring Nia Vardalos, was made for a mere $5 million. $5 million, that's it. But this movie, with its relatable characters, hilarious family dynamics, and celebration of Greek culture, became a word-of-mouth sensation. It grossed over $368 million worldwide, making it one of the highest-grossing romantic comedies of all time. My Big Fat Greek Wedding proved that sometimes the most heartwarming stories are the ones that connect with audiences on a personal level. Now let's dive into the terrifying world of Saw. This horror film, directed by James Wan, was made for a mere $1.2 million. $1.2 million. That's less than some people spend on a house. But with its clever concept, gruesome traps, and that unforgettable twist ending, Saw scared up a whopping $100 million at the box office. It spawned a franchise that's become synonymous with Halloween and proved that sometimes the simplest ideas are the most effective, especially in the horror genre. All right, it's time to head back to the quick stop with Clark's. This isn't just any convenience store, it's the birthplace of a cinematic revolution. This black and white comedy, the brainchild of Kevin Smith, was made for a shoestring budget of $27,000. Imagine that. A film that would go on to become a cultural touchstone, created with such limited resources. $27,000, that's like pocket change for some of these Hollywood bigwigs. But for Kevin Smith, it was everything. It was a gamble, a leap of faith into the world of filmmaking. Smith maxed out his credit cards, sold his beloved comic book collection, and even took out a loan on his car to finance this movie. He put everything on the line, driven by a dream and a vision that he couldn't ignore, and you know what? It paid off. Clark's premiered at the Sundance Film Festival, where it was met with critical acclaim and audience adoration. It was a Cinderella story for the indie film world. Clark's became a cult classic, praised for its witty dialogue, relatable characters, and honest portrayal of everyday life. It resonated with audiences who saw themselves in the film's quirky yet authentic characters. It launched Kevin Smith's career and proved that with passion, creativity, and a whole lot of heart, even the smallest films can make a big impact. Smith's journey from a convenience store clerk to a celebrated filmmaker is a testament to the power of perseverance and the magic of storytelling. His success story continues to inspire aspiring filmmakers around the world, reminding them that no dream is too big and no budget is too small to make a lasting impression. Last, but certainly not least, we have Get Out. Jordan Peele's directorial debut was made for a budget of $4.5 million. This thought-provoking and terrifying film tackled important social issues while delivering a masterclass in suspense and horror. It became a critical and commercial triumph, grossing over $255 million worldwide. Get Out earned Peele an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay, making him the first African-American to win the award. This movie proved that horror can be more than just jump scares and gore. It can be a powerful tool for social commentary and a reflection of our times. And there you have it, folks. 10 incredible low-budget movies that became blockbusters. These films proved that with passion, creativity, and a whole lot of heart, anything is possible. They defied the odds, captured the hearts of audiences, and left an undeniable mark on the world of cinema. Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content.